So about a year ago, I started a YouTube channel. Not exactly sure where it's going to go. Not exactly sure where it's going to take me. But I know that there's going to be a few people that are going to be on that journey, and I'm hoping that I'm not looking to make a political statement. I'm not looking to be famous. I'm simply looking to take a little piece of my life and have it maybe grab hold of somebody and make them feel what I've felt in the last 72 hours. 6 months ago, I reconnected with a very special person. And John, I apologize if you didn't know about this, or if you didn't see this coming, or if I say something that you didn't know about ahead of time. But that very special person has started taking me down a different road as well. And that very special person was somebody that I knew a few years ago, back when my brain was still a little on the scrambled side, and I still wasn't quite sure whether the eggs were sunny side up or whether they were gonna, whether they were gonna stay scrambled. Over time, they did unscramble. Analogies, I know. Got last 72 hours have been a little on the tumultuous side. Highs and lows have been running pretty rampant. Went to Yuma for work and bypassed my plane ticket to Vegas and went to Burbank instead. Wound up driving to Vegas after that, but there's been a couple things that have occurred. First of all, let me go back to John. Despite what everybody thinks, John and I did not get engaged due to the Supreme Court and all their infinite wisdom. John and I got engaged 2 days prior to that decision on that Tuesday. We exchanged our rings, saying that we were going to spend the rest of our lives together, and we did it without even knowing about that. It's of course been a benefit following that we now have that right and that ability. But at the same time, I know that there's people out there that just don't agree, and that's fine. They have what they believe, and we have what we believe. I hope somebody one day will be able to take something away from this and know that life is good. Life is what you make of it, but life is good. People around you are what counts, whether it's your family, whether it's your friends. Make the best of it. Enjoy the time that you have here. John and I are going to start making, our way together here in Arizona, and that's also going to include our parents. One of the things that happened that brought on this whole dialogue that I've got going on, was the fact that yesterday my dad told me it was okay. We didn't see eye to eye on this life in a lot of ways, and one of them was the ways in which people love and care for each other. And thankfully, I don't have that issue anymore. My dad told me it was okay. My dad told me that he wanted to be at my wedding. If that's what I chose to do, that he would be at my wedding, and that absolutely meant the world to me. I was absolutely astounded. I didn't think I was going to get that reaction. I didn't think that it was going to be that positive, and I couldn't be happier. I just couldn't be happier. Thank you to family. Thank you to friends. I hope that this little piece of entertainment that John and I are going to offer to our family and our friends of our travels and our time together. I'm not going to be one of those folks that vlogs every day. I guess the word's kind of annoying, actually. I'm not going to be standing here giving speeches. I'm not going to follow myself around the house. If John's dancing and acting like a fool, then there'll be a camera on that, and I will be happy to show that footage. But I'm looking forward to what life is going to bring going forward. There's a lot of changes that are coming. There's a very long road ahead of us. A bunch of different paths that we're going to take. And I'm hoping that you all will enjoy the little tidbits of it that we're going to have up on the channel, and that we're going to do with our lives and our lives together. And hopefully we can make our parents' lives a little bit easier, seeing as how they tried to do that with us, but we were too smart as teenagers to know any better. And for any parents that are out there that happen to be watching this, realize that it doesn't matter who your kids turn out to be, as long as they turn out to be good people. Whatever their lifestyle choice is, it's not a choice. They don't choose to be anything but happy or unhappy. And that happiness is what everybody wants in this life and what everybody needs in this life. There's enough crap going on in the world that we don't need any more of it. It's already there for us. So love your kids, love your families, love your dogs. I miss mine. Can't wait to have another one. And I hope to see you all around, absolutely. And if you don't like what you hear, see, or hear, turn it off. Don't leave me a comment. I don't want it. If you're enjoying it, then tell me more of it. There was a saying by Jeff Bridges that was kind of corny. It was on the deck of the Albatross in the movie White Squall. It's something that kind of grabbed a hold of me a long time ago, and it took me a while. It took me a few years before it really sunk in and I understood what it really meant. And I've always had a fascination with sailing and tall ships, so that saying always stuck with me. And I say this with the best of intentions, that you can't run from the wind. You only trim your sails, face the music, and keep on going. And I hope that you will all take a little piece of that with you. See you later.